thought you were talking about
Noggin.
So I do noggin with all my kids. Like we noggin and we headbutt.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
They're butches. They got hard heads.
He's right. Okay, I'm gonna go share this because that's what I'm supposed to do.
Good
right?
job, fella.
Jenna, go share this, please.
It'll put us.
So I hit
it'll put us
share.
over that million mark. You know?
Shares it to everyone. What do I hit here?
Make sure you're doing it from yours and not
Check it
not the
out.
podcasts.
I do that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, do I just hit share now?
Well, you
Oh.
can share and then type a little message
That
if
is
you want to.
honestly one of the most
Dang it! I just shared it as the podcast.
It's okay.
I did
It
the thing
happens,
you just
man.
said don't do.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
Nobody listens. It's fine.
That's not true.
No, I mean to me. No.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Dawson, will you throw my phone over there?
If
So
you sing a song, is it the same thing as playing a song?
Yes, they own the
Run my
rights to.
way
They,
on
they
over to
own
you.
the lyrical rights.
My phone by the nutcracker.
Dude, where's my bead?
Yeah, everybody else has it. I feel left out.
Yeah, one of. You mean the best? Boom. Hey, guys.
Over to you.
Glad you're here with us. Welcome. I'm in a blue chair tonight. These chairs are comfortable, I gotta say. Yeah, it's cool. Good convo. Everybody, this is America right here. Everybody looking at their phones, refusing to talk to
Why are
me.
you talking to me?
We're sharing the water.
I'm kidding. I'm sorry. Shut my way on over to you. That's the only part of that song I know.
Get out.
Josh, way to be there in the clutch with a Band-Aid tonight.
Hey, man.
You don't know the part where he goes do the do?
Yeah.
I do know that part. You're
All
right.
right.
Do.
Strip my way on over
What
to
do you?
I think I posted it. I don't know.
What does he say? I like your strut. Do you like mine too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the same phrases the whole time.
Is it the whole song?
I like your strut. I like yours too. Or you like my strut? I like yours too. That's what
Clay,
it is.
it was not my fault. Okay, it was a little bit my fault. But so never mind, I
Mhm.
take it back. You're right, Clay.
Where's the
Clay-
boomerang?
Clay
That's
knows
what I
me.
know.
For someone,
Boomerang.
I don't think we've never met in person, right? I've never met Clay in person, have I?
That is negatory.
Yeah. So for someone I've never met in person, they know me. We got Chris and Clay and Rosemary. It's nice over here. I can see the TV.
Yeah.
Like this is. I feel
Unless
so
you're
special.
blind
right
like some people. It's me. I'm those some.
now. You know they make glasses,
I have some.
contacts.
No, glasses.
Contacts are the bomb.
I only use them for if I'm driving like in rain or snow.
Clay, when did we meet? He said we've met. Now I'm a jerk.
Clay, did you meet him? He's
Sorry, Josh told me we hadn't.
Yeah, Josh knows all. At least that's what I
Okay.
try to convince
I'm
my
looking up
wife
a
of. Anybody? Yeah, anybody? Yeah, right.
Okay.
I'm gonna go tweet this, even though we have like 5 followers on Tweeter.
You guys have a tweeter?
We have a tweeter.
I didn't know we had a tweeter.
Tweeter.
Well, we don't, but we do.
Oh.
Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah, that's what I.
Oh yeah, we've met. So I looked up your picture. We've totally met. I'm better with faces than names.
You sure it's not just me? Me and him look a lot alike.
Uh,
He's very handsome.
Now you guys have 33 followers.
Aw.
I lied. It's
or at least I've seen you somewhere. Chris.
Strip my way on over to you.
No one needs sleep more than they need Podbless.
It's true.
Preach that.
And you guys are young.
Yeah.
Talk about needing
Chris-
sleep.
How, Chris, you're not even 30,
I literally need sleep. I've got a sty in my eye from not getting enough sleep this week.
right? Chris isn't 30, is he?
What?
Yeah, when you get a lack of sleep, sometimes you'll get styes, which is just a zit in your eyelid.
They're really bad.
It's really annoying. Have you ever had one? Dude,
I guess not.
Christina's
Oh, it's
had
You're
one.
saying I would know?
It's like a pore, like on your eyelash, and like there's a little bump just hanging down that rubs my eyeball constantly when I
Every
blink.
time you blink.
It's awesome.
Go ahead, blink. Think about it.
You got to put a warm compress on it. That's what helps get rid of it. It's just a
Warm.
zit in your eye.
A zai.
Sty.
French fry.
In your eye. When the moon
Cattle
hits
prod.
your eye like a big piece of pie, that's...
Samore.
That thing don't lie.
Wait.
Josh,
27
you've never
seconds.
met him. I met him.
Yeah,
You've never met
I've
him.
never met him. He's been on my podcast,
Brian
though.
Daniels, one of my favorite
Several
human
times.
beings. Brian Daniels is
Wait.
top
Oh.
5 favorite human beings.
I just thought you were saying Brian Daniels commented in, and I was like,
that would make me so happy.
it's the end of the world. He used social media.
Everyone, the rapture's happened. Call your person that you know would still be here if it.
If you're still here, you missed the train.
Everyone has a person. Oh, hit it.
Hello, and welcome to the Podbless podcast with three dads who are involved in church ministry where one is a full-time minister, the other is a volunteer, and one is a veteran of both.
This podcast will deal with the interaction between our faith and our day-to-day lives.
With a few fun segments in between.
I'm Joey.
I'm Josh.
And I'm Brett.
And this is Podbless. Hello.
Yeah.
Hey.
No, you didn't.
Dustin, next week we're doing the crash course on the board.
No, he did it. He did the zig up and down.
See, they used to-
volume.
Something happened. That's for
Is that
sure.
what that was?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, thank you.
He did that just for you.
Sorry, I was distracted by other things. How's it going, people?
It's going.
It's Go W back.
Is it?
Yes.
Is it good enough that you'll stick around and not leave again?
Yeah.
I'm just
I mean, there will be other weeks I miss, but the first week of October, I won't be here.
That's like 100th episode.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
No, then.
Oh, no, not October. November.
Hold on.
November 3rd is our 100th episode.
Wait. I will be here
You
for
better.
episode 100. What are we going to do?
Oh, you'll see.
Yep.
You didn't read Brett's post? Of course you didn't.
I read Brett's post. Yeah. What is he talking about? I have nothing to give away. Is
Wink,
that legal?
wink. Yeah, you can do that. He's doing that from his Facebook. He can say whatever he wants.
That's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
Brett said I had a gift card to give away this evening.
Yeah.
I don't.
That's what we need to do for our 100th, though. We got to set up a subscribe thing, and if people subscribe, they're entered into a drawing. And then at the end, we'll give away like a $100 gift
Or
card.
merch. We should
Well-
order a couple T-shirts.
Well, that's what you weren't there, I guess. But yeah, give away a gift card on top of ordering them a shirt from TeePublic. If you're out there and you're looking for some merch that has Podbless written on it, go to TeePublic, which is in our link tree on all of our platforms that you can find us: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Go to the link tree; it'll have a link. Click on it. It's TeePublic. Get you a Podbless shirt, and we'll use that money to pay our audio guy.
Matt, Notre Dame did not win on Saturday, and I got to tell you, it's odd going to a football game where you're not really a fan of either team. You know, but
Yeah.
I went to the Notre Dame game with Brett because it's Notre Dame. You go watch that game. It's a historic stadium, all that stuff, and I knew it was bad when Marshall had been leading like the whole game, and I think it was in the third quarter. No, they didn't even take the lead. It was in the first half when they just scored. And a Notre Dame fan was talking trash to a Marshall fan, asking them like, hey, how did you like that? Or what about that? I don't hear you much Marshall talk now. And they were still losing. It was like 6-3 Marshall, and a Notre Dame fan was talking trash. And I was like, wait a second. If you're a Notre Dame fan, maybe don't talk trash till you're winning. And also, they cheered when their quarterback got hurt. That happened. The whole stadium cheered.
It's okay. You can go ahead and say that Notre Dame fan's name.
Well, Brett was with me.
Yeah, he was.
No, Brett didn't talk trash except against Notre Dame. In Brett's defense, he was like, wow, this is embarrassing. But the funniest part about Brett, I'm going to rat you out. This is funny, so I don't think you'll care. The funniest part about the whole trip was we were coming back, and we stopped at an Applebee's somewhere in Indiana, because that's what you do when you're on the way back. And Sarah texted him and said, hey, did you get any pictures of Cooper at his first Notre Dame game?
Oh,
And myself, Brett, and Colin didn't get a single picture of all of us at the game. And then Brett said I literally threw trash on the field and stopped the game last year. My fans, oh yeah, they did. He's right. While we were at the game, they took a memorial photograph because it was like some special. It was for Marcus Freeman's first game, and they put a camera on the 50-yard line. It spun and took everybody's picture. You could zoom in and find yourself. There's Colin, there's Brett, there's me, and I was looking at it to find a picture of Cooper so we could send that to Sarah. Cooper's blocked by a man standing in front of him, and so like you can't even. It's like he's not even there. And I swear he went with us, but we have no photographic evidence of that.
we're horrible about taking pictures, too.
Yeah.
We never remember to take pictures. And when we do, they're very anticlimactic.
We just live in the moment, bro.
Like, oh, he fell down. Click. There we go. Got that one.
Seth has a point. I can't stand when people like the whole concert, their phones up.
I don't want to see your concert. If I wanted to be at that concert, I'd be there.
It's like
You don't need to
fireworks.
record. Yeah, fireworks.
like fireworks.
Has anyone ever looked back on a video of fireworks before and actually enjoyed it? Like, man, that's just as cool as when I was there.
Well,
Is that a thing?
I did have a cousin that worked for a fireworks factory, and when he died, he had his ashes cremated and put into the firework and shot
That's
off.
sick.
That's awesome.
We
That's
watched
super
that.
awesome.
We
Okay,
watched that video. Again.
Yeah, you can watch that one.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Not to debunk what you're saying, but yeah.
I was asking. It was a real question.
Every rule has
That's
an
a real
exception.
story.
So real quick, did you guys know like PNB Rock? He's like a rapper kind of.
I don't know who that
Then
is.
no.
So
Don't laugh.
So just as you were talking about, like, oh, pull out your phone and take a picture, he was eating chicken with his like baby mama, and somewhere in L.A., some guy just walked in, tried to rob him, shot and killed him right there.
Right now?
First reaction from this lady, like no one helped them. They just whipped out their phones and like recorded him dying on the floor.
Are you serious?
Yeah, just happened like a couple days ago.
Well.
Like
Well.
society.
No,
is-
we were really we had a good vibe going.
No,
on.
it was a good vibe.
Like, we had
It,
a
it
good-
just
I
reminded
know.
me.
No, it's like this vibe's too good. I got.
Well, like
Yeah.
Josh just said, that guy fell down. Let me whip out my phone.
Like,
Yeah.
and then that took you to a man was murdered in front of his family, and people just recorded.
It was just like his girl, but
Yeah.
So I thought we had a good like jovial beat going there, and
Yeah,
now it's kind of
We're
like
still good.
Yeah,
We're good?
Brad Poor Cooper. Yeah.
yeah.
yeah. Back it up, Terry. Rosemary, back it up, Terry.
Oh, my eye. Oh, my gosh.
That's put it in reverse, Terry.
Yeah, put
That's
it
one
in
of the best.
That is one of the firework videos that people watch over again.
That's such a great one. But that's not for the fireworks. That's for the pure joy on Terry's face. That one and the old man sitting against the White House, and he lights the like grenade and throws it at the feet of his family, and it takes him a second to realize he's laughing the whole time.
Oh, yeah. The grandpa.
My favorites are when they throw the mortars without going in the mortar tube.
Those are fun.
Oh,
My brother did that in my grandma's front yard. We were-
crater.
No, it wasn't a crater, but everybody ran because it shot towards
I
everyone.
don't blame him.
It
Yeah.
was funny.
Oh, well, that's enough intro, right?
I guess we got started late, so yeah, that's enough intro.
Yeah, let's do it. Josh, you got something?
Well, do you have my sound up? Did I put it on the right board?
Did you move your intro? Did you make new intro? Oh, there we go.
Ready to get your ear holes blessed? Take it away, Josh.
No, when we came in, it was on deep voices and mouse voices.
Oh yeah, my
So I
daughter was
just-
playing with
I
it.
just made sure to put it on the right one. Welcome to Podbless. How's everybody doing? Thank you out there in Facebook world for commenting in. Thank you out there in YouTube
Floyd.
world for watching and not commenting in. Hey, it's Floyd. Where? Up top? I see
He's
it
in
there.
the middle.
Halo. Podbless. Halo. Get it? It's angels. So
Genius.
no, it's not. So anyway, so my topic tonight, I said so a lot. Sorry about that. I've been trying to work on my and doing that. I need to do that less. But tonight on my subject, I just did a man. What the heck? That's my subject. That's my title. Just to jump straight into it. What the heck? It's something I stole from somebody else. Shocker. I know everyone is very shocked.
Who do you think invented the word heck?
Mm,
It's a funny word.
well,
What?
yeah, I was going to say, he says
A
a
Christian
Christian mom.
mom.
That or a pastor back in the day that was like, man, people started using hell in the wrong way. So, hey, what about heck? Yeah, heck works good. But yeah, heck.
Yeah.
So I was watching Barstool Sports video, and they have those silly things where they read off weird scenarios, and this one just spoke to my heart. I think God came down himself and was like, Josh, you need to talk about this on a podcast. And so, but heck, so we're going to be put in the position of running heck, all of us together.
Wait, so what is heck?
Oh, sorry. I was just explaining that.
Did I miss it? I'm sorry.
No, I didn't. I was doing it in the moment.
Oh.
And you asked what that is, so I'm going to go to that and go with that. But so heck, we're all put in charge of heck, and we got to come up with punishments in heck. See, now heck is a much lesser service than hell. See, hell is designated for people like Hitler and JFK, but now heck is more for your Mr. Rogers guys that just did something a little wrong, but they were generally a good guy. And then
Sorry, you caught me off guard with that one. That was clean.
So, but yeah, people that go to heck are like jaywalkers and litterers, stuff of that nature. People that cheer when another team gets hurt.
Or so like, yeah, like
Yeah.
So it's like a misdemeanor.
yeah.
It's not a felony.
it's parole.
Misdemeanor.
Purgatory.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
there
see
you
the
go.
I see the
Dustin.
thought experiment here.
Dustin says purgatory.
Yeah.
So anyway, so yeah, people that go to heck, there has to be somebody in charge. To dole out punishments, right?
So we have to pick punishments that like aren't they are bad but aren't like the worst.
Well, like when someone goes to hell, you have it in mind. You've seen it in movies, you've seen it on shows. People generally have like chutes being pushed up under their fingernails while taking a bath in lava. That's the kind of punishments.
Weeping and gnashing of teeth.
Yeah, that's the kind of punishments that are going on in hell. Holding someone down that just got done cutting lemons and paper cutting between their fingers. That's more of a hell punishment.
Eternal misdemeanor, Brandon Moore says. Brad, this is great theology. Yeah, let me just sidebar here.
Go ahead.
We're just having fun.
What? No,
Yeah.
This is where people come for the hard-hitting theology of the Bible.
We're just having a good time here. But let's continue with this thought.
We're gonna need like
Yeah.
a warning. We don't condone or anything.
We
you're
need a
saying.
reckless
I
speculation.
fully
sound.
endorse everything I'm saying.
I'm Josh Williams. I'm running for senator.
Sponsor this message.
I approve this message.
So anyway, as a group, we are delving out, however you want to say that, punishments in heck. So I brought it up to a few people beforehand. If you have an idea of something you want to
I have a
push out,
couple.
I've got a list written down. Go ahead and give us a couple of them of what you might have thought of. Jerry.
So I'm thinking of like, things that aren't the worst, but are still not good. So where is I texted them to you earlier.
Oh,
If
you
you've
did?
ever worked in a restaurant, it's just working that shift forever.
Oh, okay. Yes, that would be a great one. No. It's working the shift, but it's 10 minutes to close always. And like that customer's always walking in 10 minutes. Every time you get 10 minutes to close, a customer walks in.
Or you're waiting
Yeah.
on tables, and the only person you get
Yeah.
is the guy who wants ketchup on his steak.
Oh,
Well done, ketchup.
Yeah.
well done with ketchup. It's like, sir, you're in the wrong place. Okay.
Anyway.
So I have a couple here. Watching the same Disney movie on repeat for all eternity.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's oof size large,
Oh,
right?
that is-
Yeah.
oof.
The same one. It has to be the same one. You can't change it.
No.
So like at first it wouldn't be that bad.
Yeah. Because I watch a lot of Disney movies, but I keep separating it out and making them watch ones they don't want to watch.
Brandon, I got so many eternal misdemeanors for district credentials from credentials boards for my understanding of sanctification. I love you, Brandon. Clay shaving an old man's back. No, that's too bad. That's past heck.
Welcome in, Leah. I see you commenting.
Yeah. Always smelling your favorite food but never being able to eat it. So you're sitting at a table waiting
That's a
for your
good one.
food at a restaurant and they walk past you with it, but it goes to a different table every time for eternity.
Have you ever like smelled Dr. Pepper and then go to get a drink and it's water and you go, oh man,
Or
just that big disappointment.
you're in a restaurant and they bring out fajitas and they're sizzling and they smell good. And you realize, man, I'm a fool for not ordering fajitas. And they carry them right past you like, oh, I wish that was mine.
Here comes my chicken and cheese on rice.
Yes,
Oh.
right? Yeah, I got a salad.
No, worst. You're eating the fajitas and you got that little bit of heartburn going. You take a little too big of a bite and you wash it down, and it's just ice in your cup. You already drank it, and you never get a refill. So every time you go take a drink, it's just ice in there.
But you still get fajita, so that's like almost too good.
But you're like dying. You need a
Yeah,
drink.
the heartburn. Yeah,
But you can't die because you're dead.
exactly. That's the punishment.
Okay, all right. I got
You just
another
got
one.
that pain.
Forever.
Having an iPhone charger cable that's just too short to sit or lay comfortably. So like you always have to be like out of whack to hold your phone. That would for all eternity.
Put the phone on 1% as well. So you have to have it
you
charged.
cannot unplug it. So you have to like lay weird or like
Yeah.
sit up weird, and it's like it's always pulling a little bit.
And
So
I,
you can't.
and I feel like everyone that's being punished this way, eventually through the middle of the night, they're just like, or through the middle of the punishment, they just say, "What the heck?" You
Yeah.
know, it's like a
Ooh, you're
go-to,
right.
and at that point, it all starts over again.
Clay, Brian Daniels, a sponge. Brian wouldn't like that, but I mean, smelling elephant farts from Brad. Oh, Brandon Moore. That's good. Having Chick-fil-A employees not say "my pleasure" when you say thank you.
Oh,
I would say every day is Sunday. And you want
Yes.
That's a better-
Oh,
every day
like
is
you're
Sunday,
craving
but
Chick-fil-A,
you
but
want
it's-
Chick-fil-A.
Eternal Sunday.
That's
So-
pretty good.
So wait, so your heck is Eternal Sunday. I just want to clarify that.
So the only one I can think of
Yeah.
is when I'm working and the customer always keeps on adding something to the bill.
Oh, so like
So
you're
it's
like, is that all? And
it's
they're like, no, wait, let me add a.
So yeah, like we always clarify in the morning when we get there, and it's just like, all right, it's just this tree, and she goes, well, can you trim this bush? And then like you'll start cleaning up, and you'll be like about to leave, and you'll be like, actually, I don't like that tree now. And like,
I thought of another one too.
I
You're
hate
doing dishes, and you think you're about to be done, and then someone brings over another stack of
brings
dishes.
More dishes.
And like you think you're like, oh, almost done here. And like you look away and there's nothing in the pile. You finish the couple pieces you're doing, and you look over and it's been refilled.
Oh, every time you take a shower, there's no towel out there.
Clay.
There's
A
Brett.
4-hour car ride with Brett, I slept most of that car ride, bro. Like I couldn't have been that much of a problem.
You know, if we went through and edited out all the comments that are live right now and just took out the ones that are making fun of Joey, we would have half of the comments.
Do you know how much more engagement you get when I show up?
Oh, trust me, when you don't watch, there's a lot of engagement about you still.
Oh, great.
Clay got really mean last week.
Clay, I thought we were bros.
They thought you got fired on your first week.
Fired from the podcast or fired from the church?
From the church, yeah. That was
But you're still using my office.
yeah.
Hey, he's not here, but whatever. We should still use the office.
They didn't make us turn in a key.
Yeah.
So I've
Yeah,
got
what do you have? What do you have?
Do you have some more?
I'll think of some more.
Okay.
This is actually fun. Like I like this one.
So these are some actually from Clay and Brandon that I was chatting with them earlier to try to get some ideas of what they would think of. One of them was unlimited soda or pop, if you were. This was from Zach actually. Unlimited pop, but it's always flat. Like you're just whatever you're doing, you have a big giant cup, and you can always stop by and get a drink, but it's always flat. Like you're at a theme park or something. Go ahead.
I like flap soda.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm gonna hop on
adds
that
up.
train, Joey. I'm gonna hop on that
So-
train with you.
Yeah. So when I was
I
a
did
kid,
too.
sorry, go
I
ahead.
do too, but I don't know if it would always be good.
That's true.
You want flat pop's good because every now and then you get one. And
Except
it's just,
Ale 8.
It's just like flat sugar. You
Ale
know,
8
and it's
can't
like,
be
oh,
flat.
This is nice, but like, no, you want
Yeah.
a normal one every now.
I like it the bubbly.
I used to get a Sprite when I was a kid, open it up, close it, throw it in the air, let it hit, open it up, close it, and do that repetitively until
Well,
it
no.
went flat.
Sprite is very
Yeah.
very carbonated.
That is true.
Like you burp extra hard when you're
It-
drinking a Sprite.
spicy
So I
water.
get that.
Yeah.
I could see you having trouble burping really hard and be like, ouch.
Wow.
Yeah, you got a small frame.
I do. He's
It's a
right.
guttural thing for me. I shake all over like. It's kind of a fun experience. But yeah, that was from Zach. Let's see. This was also from Zach, as he was on a roll at the moment. Unlimited ice cream, but it's from McDonald's, so it's always broken.
Wait, so you don't get that. You get to sit through the drive-through like, oh, I'm so excited for this ice
Hey,
cream.
you want a lifetime supply of ice cream
Yeah.
from McDonald's?
Because McDonald's ice cream's good, low key.
Yeah,
that vanilla
it is.
is
That's why
amazing.
people want it. But and you know the funny thing about that, they're in a lawsuit from the company who makes the ice cream machines.
For like defamation?
Yeah, it literally is because they actually put trackers on their systems to where they could check them from the office.
Because they say it's broken a lot more often than it
somebody would
actually
report it, and so then they would check it from the headquarters, and it would show up it was working. And so they were like, "You're giving us a bad name by always saying that your machine doesn't work," but they just didn't want to clean it.
Can anyone here name? Can anyone name the machine? Yeah, can anybody here name the?
Hey.
No, me neither.
Some Karens dig deep.
He's right about that. He's right about that.
I
I thought of another one. So
Go ahead.
you're on a phone call with somebody, and it's not like you don't not want to be on the phone call, but it's not like you're not engaged, right?
Yeah.
But like they just will not let you hang up respectfully, and you don't want to like you're not allowed to be the one that hangs up. Like they have to be the one, but they just keep talking about stuff that like has nothing to do with what the topic of the conversation is about.
Yeah.
And they
About your relationship with your
What?
marriage. Tell us about your marriage.
No. But like the endless phone call, and like you can't hang it up. It has to be the other person.
Yeah, I can see that.
Or like when you do like the one where the answer is like yeah, and then like
Yeah.
they just
You're-
don't get the
You're
hint
trying to
stop
cue
talking.
them of like, yeah, yeah,
Yep.
yep.
Oh,
And
hey,
then,
Yeah.
then you hit them with the well, and then they're like, hold on.
oh wait, my dog just got ran over. Oh well. Oh, is it okay? Well, I can't really talk about it. Right?
was it?
Wait a minute. You have a dog? Well, Just it's my neighbor's
neighbor.
dog.
What kind of dog was it?
It's groundhog.
Did you
Leave me
get the
alone.
plates? Did you get the plates? I'll call the police. Yes, please hang up.
It was a cop.
No, this one comes from Brandon. So I'm gonna. I didn't think he posted on the chat right here, but he brought up one of like having like eternal diarrhea, but you can only use Dollar Tree toilet paper,
Oh,
which is half ply. I think. I don't think it's even single ply.
I think that might be Too Bad.
It might be.
I
a
think
little
that
rough.
I think we've crossed the line to Too Bad there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we. Yeah, I think Hitler's dealing with that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
JFK
Yeah, I
is getting
think-
some single ply.
Yeah.
Um,
Why did you? What? I don't know. We're good. We're good. We're good. I don't need.
oh, Seth knows. He gets me. He understands. He knows the conspiracies. My wife.
I do.
You
So-
know about that weight.
My wife came up with this one because this is, and this one kind of is. I think it slips over the line too down there with Guy Fieri. He's not there yet, but he'll be there soon.
Flavor Town.
But being stuck in the back of the van with 3 toddlers who are all fighting over the same toy, and there's a block that you can never see into the front of the van, but you're stuck back trying to console the 3 children.
Oh my gosh.
Which
That'll
every
be-
road trip we're on, she's like, I am never riding back there again, like trying to calm them down on certain parts of the trip. And
So
yeah.
can I step that back to make it more heckable?
Okay, yeah, make
Okay.
it more. That's more. Yeah, that's more of HE.
So I get car sick.
Okay.
But so there's a moment where like you just start to feel car sick and it feels terrible. But then if you actually vomit, you feel better, right?
Yeah.
So like where you're always on the windy road, you always feel that feeling, but you can never get the relief of actually getting sick.
Yeah.
So you always just have that like sweats, like you have a little bit of sweats.
Yeah.
And, you know what I'm talking about? You guys know what I'm talking about?
I never throw up, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But
But you have a book you have to read.
ooh.
Yeah. Like you can't, you physically can't stop.
I think
reading.
that's the biggest stretch for me is I have to read a book.
You're like, wait, no, this is definitely hell now.
Now we're being
Like,
imaginary.
All right, I got one.
Go for it.
What about sitting in church service and the person next to you takes off their shoes?
Oh.
Does that happen?
Yes.
Here?
I've seen it happen. A lot
I've
of
never
places.
seen anybody do that.
I've seen it a lot of places. Like while they're just sitting down, they'll just relax.
It's just Kentucky, right?
And it's like Jenna right now.
You don't have shoes on? I
I
knew I
didn't,
smelled
I
something.
didn't even notice until just
I
now.
didn't either.
Now I smell it. No.
I didn't even notice. Yeah.
Thanks for not picking that low-hanging fruit. You were talking about the church thing, and I was waiting for you to say that Joey's the preacher all the time. I was like, man, we've been way too hard on Joey, and you didn't do it.
Guys,
So I
I
was
can
proud
take
of
it.
you.
I
Yeah.
can take it.
Well,
That never ends.
just because
Sermon that never ends.
the
Yeah.
sermon that never ends.
It's
This
the
is
pastor that says, I'm going to close with this point, but then never closes with that point.
This is
Praise
the
team, you guys can
Psalms.
come up.
Yeah.
And the praise team never gets a play. That's their hack. That's their hack.
No, the praise team's up there for 30 minutes wondering what to play.
This is the Psalms that never
No,
ends.
a terrifying thing as like a pastor would be like opening up like a open prayer request, and it just continues to go, but it gets like more and more revealing and more like, you probably shouldn't have said that out loud in front of people. Like, you know, maybe that could have been unspoken.
They would have a testimony. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there was one I was really working with, but I was really pushing it around. Like you work outside a lot before you die, and so when you go down, you get these brand new leather work gloves that are so amazing. You're like, oh, those are the most comfortable pair. They don't make your hands sweat.
Yeah.
They don't keep your hands cold, and you have like hangnails on every finger,
Oh.
like for eternity, so you can never.
And they're
put
like
them
a size too small.
on. Right.
Like they fit, but
So-
they don't
But the
fit.
hangnail really pushes back.
Yeah.
Gloves.
Yeah, the O.J. Simpson gloves. Yeah. If it don't fit,
If you just
you must acquit.
Don't try to frame guilty people. I think that was the lesson from that.
We're throwing around a lot of names tonight.
That is true.
JFK to OJ.
We're
hey,
getting around.
We're trying to get on the mainstream media, you know, like get people talking about us. It worked for that preacher. Is he gonna fight that rapper? What was
I don't know. I haven't heard more about it yet.
We need to figure that out too. But yeah. But what the heck? I think it's gonna end my segment. I think that was
That
fun.
was a great segment.
Another yet fun, I feel, reoccurring segment that we could possibly work with.
Wonderful.
So yeah, what the heck?
You want to get spiritual?
Ah, man.
No.
Give me 3 seconds.
We're ready.
3,
Sound
2,
guy.
1. But just my intro.
The most unspiritual.
-1, -2.
I think it's glass breaking.
Sit down and listen up to what Joey's got to say. There we go.
There
he did it. I was
he is,
waiting. I was
my
like,
man.
oh, he did it right.
My man.
Terrible audio. Gotta love it.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. I want to talk just a little bit.
Okay,
And you
good.
guys, I hope you
You
guys
don't
have some input here, but just a little bit. I'm actually not preaching this week, so I'm going to try to not preach at everybody here.
Oh, I thought you
but,
meant Sunday.
I might actually come to church now.
Oh, there you go, buddy.
Are you preaching Sunday?
Not this week.
Okay.
But
Vacation.
right, no, I'll be here, but it's a special service. But
Sorry. Just,
I want to talk about like perseverance or endurance, whatever you want to call it. But just a no quit ability that it seems like used to be around a lot more and just has been kind of a. I remember when I was a kid, my parents told me that I could play any sport I wanted, but if I started it, I had to play a full season. So like if I played basketball for one season and I didn't like it and I wasn't good at it. So, but I wanted to quit almost immediately, but they were like, no, you committed to this, like see it through to at least a season and then you can stop. And so I did that in every sport, everything I ever did like that, I did for at least a season to see if I liked, I couldn't just quit right off the bat.
yeah.
And I don't know if it's that there's just so many other options because technology is so amazing now. Like this is just one of the negatives of how awesome technology is, right? But it seems just like when stuff gets difficult, like when life gets hard, that people are more likely to quit than we used to be. And I just wanted to, I don't know, do you think that's true first off? And then maybe how do you see that? But another analogy I thought about it was like we used to fix a lot more things, and Dustin's right. It used to be more cost effective to fix things, but it just seems like it's so much easier to throw something out that's broken and get rid of it and buy a new one. Amazon will have it to you here in a day, than it is to fix it or put value back to something that was broken. And I think that wears from our material life to our relational lives. And so we end up like our stuff is so expendable that people accidentally become expendable.
Mm-hmm.
And like that's where we get like stuff is stuff. It's a chair, a table, a phone, whatever. But when that mentality transitions over to how we treat people and it becomes, you didn't say exactly what I wanted you to say or affirm exactly what I wanted you to affirm. So now I'm just going to replace you with somebody that will say what I want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then that, in effect, turns into how we view God. And if there's anything in Scripture or anything that we know is a known law of God that goes against what we want to do, we go, oh, God, I don't want to do that. So I'm going to replace you with a different version of you that actually is just a version of me. And so in a long way, throwing out our stuff and just replacing it with not even thinking about it turns into doing that to people, turns into doing that with God. And then we end up worshiping something that isn't Him. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Did I lay it out there right? Do you think?
Yeah.
Do you think I'm crazy, man? Just am I get off my lawn right now?
No.
Or okay.
Everything's expendable now. Everything is got an expiration date on it now. Even though, I mean, technically you could look at some things and say they last longer as far as food goes. Everything has an expiration date now as far as like materials. So when you were saying that, like cars built back in the day used to be tanks. Like they would last forever because they were made of good, solid materials. Now everything, and then you were talking about people, but like now everything is just made with a cheaper product so that you can buy, you have to buy replacement parts.
It starts with the material and then
Yeah.
moves into that other. Yeah.
But
washing
then
machines, right?
Mhm.
Stuff like that. Yeah.
Mhm. Whereas you could keep your floor model TV for 15, 20 years. Now, like that you guys were talking before the show, it's easier just to buy a brand new product as opposed to fix it. It'll cost more to fix it than it will to buy a brand new, better model.
Yeah.
And but I think that does bleed over into relationships, and I think that bleeds
Absolutely.
over into commitment,
And yeah, marriages or long-term relationships that people just, hey, this isn't going to work.
careers,
Yeah.
all that different things, educations. I mean, it's just kind of thrown by the wayside in a sense. Like, doesn't matter that much.
Yeah.
I'll find out something else to do, or doesn't matter that much. I'll find somebody else, like you said, that'll
Yeah.
give me what I want. But and to go along with all that, even material things, even into personal things, what I said to my wife the other day was, we need a good war.
Oh my goodness.
I don't want
Go to Ukraine. There's
Well, I
one
don't-
happening out there.
not that one. I said a good war.
There are no good wars.
No, I mean, but look at the resilience of the
Gotta fight
generations that went
communism.
the resilience that went through the generations that
I
had to be in
understand.
it. Yeah, it was horrible. people died. Money was worth nothing. It was horrible. But look at how strong those people were. And they didn't rely, and technology and all that stuff, they didn't rely on all this nonsense.
You can make a solid argument that World War II is the reason the United States is the superpower it is today. But I don't know if necessarily that is something that we would want to happen. But I believe, not everything that happens is like the micro will of what God, because He gives us free will, so He'll let us do what we want. Sometimes those choices lead to things that are terrible. But I think God can use those things to turn them into, positives.
Mom always said God used Pharaoh.
Yep.
That was
Or September 11th, the 21st anniversary was Sunday, right? And I was talking about it on Sunday, and how
never forget.
You look back on it, and one of the things, obviously remember the tragedy of it, but I also remember the unity of it afterward, where everybody seemed like we were on a very similar page. Even if it was just for a little bit of time, it was very unified, and it's sad that it takes something terrible like that to cause that. But so I don't know if there's a solution to this. By the way, I'm just pointing out something I see. With some comments that are coming in, Brandon said that people have more opportunity for excuses now, and he's right. We can make things other people's fault when really it's probably ours too. And Clay complimented me. There we go.
Don't worry, he made up for it in the comments prior.
Oh, okay. He said I'm crazy, but I made a good point. And Brandon said the world's full of absolutes in quotes, and unless you're living your life with God as your only absolute, you'll always be searching. Yeah, and that's what I was going to end with there. Brandon he said you're always searching, comparing, and being angry. There's this feeling now. I don't know if we're more honest about it, mental health or what it is, or if people are just feeling the depression and the anxiety more than ever. But people are wondering why there's this loss of identity and loss of purpose and direction, and why people aren't happy, and why suicide rates are up and depression rates are up. And it's well, the further we separate ourselves from our Creator and the purposes that He designed us for, it just makes logical sense that we'll feel less, not useful, that's the wrong word, but less full of purpose, right?
And Brandon on here said, I don't want another September 11th, but I'd give a lot for a September 12th.
Preach, right? He's right. That. That's a good point. He's right. And it shouldn't take something like that. The same value people felt like they had with each other on the 12th is the same one we have now. It just, for some reason, it takes us that reminder.
How people talked about Pearl Harbor.
Yeah.
When all that kind of mess happened. That was horrible. And they did a lot of horrible things back.
Yes.
But, just built a lot of stronger people out of it, I think.
So I guess what I'm saying is be careful how you treat things in your life, because very easily that can bleed over into how you treat people. And then even more so threatening to your spiritual welfare would be how you treat people ends up being how you end up treating your relationship with God. And so in a weird way, that I don't know if you guys have ever Japanese art. Look this one up, Jenna. You got, or somebody who has a computer up. Japanese repair art. I used this in a sermon a couple months ago. But if they break a bowl or something, they'll repair it with gold. And they use a high value substance to repair it, because they want to show that this item has been through something and come through the other end the better, right? And that even though it went through a trial, went through a tough time, what's it called? What's the word for it? Kintsugi? Sure. Kintsugi. Kintsugi. Look it up. It's actually some really awesome art. But it's what they're doing there is showing people that you don't have to just throw something away. You can still build out of something bad that happened and build something beautiful. That's all I have. Couch. You guys got anything on that one? The couch is crickets over there.
We didn't really stop.
Yeah, no.
Sorry, go ahead. Jump in. What are your thoughts?
We're just the judges.
What?
We're just the judges.
So thumbs up or down?
It's bloody horrible.
I would say that social media and stuff, going along with not fixing stuff to not get as much spiritual and into it. I'm just gonna get rid of the spiritual part of this.
So let's get rid of the spiritual stuff.
No, but not feeling like full valuable and that you're good at stuff or a part of things. I think social media, when we talk about we just throw stuff away, I think hobbies like that, people used to all right, I need to fix my car, so they just get to working on cars because it's the only thing I have to fix it, so they learn their car. Small woodworking stuff around the house or anything just rebuilding your house. I think that today they just tell you that there's so many options and stuff, and for some reason, as as weird as it sounds, I feel like that stuff's not promoted. I feel like you're like some reason being able or being the person to fix stuff or like those professions are kind of looked down upon for some reason. So I think we just kind of like just people don't think it's cool or fun to do for some reason. When little stuff like that, as dumb as it sounds, will give you like a fulfillment in a not God way, but make you feel like you're not useless. You know, you fix something at your house rather than having to call someone else to fix it or someone else like just come over or anything. It makes you feel good when you just accomplish little things. It builds, and I think it builds your confidence and leads to other things.
God can be totally honored through that, by the way, too.
Yeah,
Like, that's
and yes.
closer to spiritual than you think, right?
No, I knew it was, but I didn't. Yeah, I wasn't.
Surprisingly enough, that's what my algorithm is right now. It's just a bunch of handymen fixing stuff.
Nice.
Like if I'm watching TikTok or whatever, it's just a dumb video of some guy like, hey, I'm going to replace this door, and just making a bunch of sound effects and being silly. Or just like, hey, you can do this.
I tend to fall down those YouTube rabbit holes all the time. Like,
Right.
they're totally pointless videos where I could take apart a semi-motor. Could I? Probably
What? That's
not.
that's-
But, like, if I needed to, I feel like I'm qualified.
Yeah, it's not useless. See, it's teaching
That's
you
not
something.
useless. I mean, it might not be
Am
applicable.
I going to pull over in the side of the highway and be like, I watched a YouTube video on
Sir,
this?
Sir, let me help you.
Are you a mechanic? No, but I stayed at a Holiday
I
Inn
got my
Express last night.
specialty diesel engine
Diesel.
tools
I-
in my
I made-
trunk right now of my Civic.
I made this comment the other day. I was like, I should just start YouTube University where, like, I can hand you a piece of paper and just certify that you watched the video.
That could be a golden idea. That might be a golden idea. You might not have
I'm a
wanted to say that on
certified
live stream.
YouTube mechanic.
There you go.
Like,
Oh
it
my
needs to be
gosh.
like a
Trademark.
better Burrow thing.
All you need is a website.
All you need is love. I'm sorry. So
Anyway.
that's all I got.
That's
But
good.
Noah has a killer segment coming up. It's so new that we don't have a sounder for it yet, but we will soon. We're calling it Noah's Ark.
You want to just make a bunch of animal sounds?
Roof, 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 roof.
I don't know what that whistle was.
That was really good.
Go ahead, Noah.
Out of all
Wow.
the cues you've had tonight, you hit the hardest one.
That was really good. Wow.
All right, so just like Josh, I like to steal ideas off other things.
It's the best way to do
Thou
stuff.
But
shalt
I
pirate.
turn it more into my own thing, though. I just kind of steal the general idea and
Yeah.
just turn it
That's
down.
exactly
That was
what
like
we all
perfect.
So I kind of made a bracket here of what type of animal would you like to domesticate if you could.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Yes.
I'm excited about this. Here we go.
So round one, we got ape or bear.
Oh, this is a choose thing.
Yeah, once it's
a
gone,
choose,
it's
and It's gonna
gone.
be a bracket
Oh, I'm
system.
choosing a bear every time.
I need to clear what kind of bear. That's
I don't
important.
care.
So I said bear of any species versus like a gorilla, technically, because I thought polar bear would be cool.
I do. Never mind. I'm gonna pick bear.
Not just Anchorman 1, Brick riding the bear. It's like riding a furry tractor.
Brandon already threw in penguin. I hope that's on the
Penguin.
It's on the list.
list. It's
Hold
on the
on.
list.
Emperor
Ask me
Penguin.
about
I
that
spent-
first matchup later. I want to
I
tell you
spent
something.
40 minutes on this list.
I would go ape. I feel like his poos would be far less gigantic. They'll be big. They'll be big. Don't get me wrong, but they'll not be polar bear sized.
You can probably train the ape just to be pretty normal around the house.
All right, so are we going ape or bear here? It's a group consensus.
I'm going ape.
I'm going bear.
I'm
I
going
want-
bear.
I want to cuddle with a bear.
Ape or bear?
You wait. You got to decide, bro.
I'm going bear.
That's two bears, one ape.
I thought you were saying
That's
something.
2-2. Jenna tiebreaker.
Oh yeah, Jenna's in here. You can't see her. Well, you could ask Dustin.
Ape or bear?
He already
You guys
did.
are 2-2.
Asking people that don't have
We're off to a
microphones,
hard
it's really
start.
great.
Yeah. So ape wins
That
it
counts as
all.
a
Let's
bear.
go to the next animal.
Counts as a bear.
Any bear you want.
You're going ape?
So you don't want them to be okay.
I'm ape too.
Wait,
'cause I
which
think-
one? Ape
I'm
one?
going. I went
She-
ape too.
Okay.
She chose apes because she likes bears.
Because you know that if she takes care of a bear.
No, could you imagine just walking
She'll
like
eat him after
I don't
that.
know why it made
Take-
sense.
It's too late. It's already been chosen. Move
take
on.
your pet to work day and you just bring a gorilla with you.
That'd be pretty sick.
It would be
Imagine if
awesome.
you walk in with a grizzly bear.
Hey, Coco talked to humans with sign language.
I'm
before
picturing
Coco died.
a polar bear, but on like the littlest leash ever. but like he's so tame, like he listens to you. But like hey guys, what's up? Like that's such a flex.
Like you got to
He
take
gets
him to the
mad, you
dog
hand him a
groomer.
Coke, it's fine.
Yeah.
Dude. Like, it's all right.
All right. I got sea turtle, crocodile.
Sea turtle or a crocodile?
But you're domesticating it, so it's not going
Yes.
to eat you.
So I'm gonna have it in like an aquarium in my house.
I mean, you.
Yeah, I think that,
Wait. I'm not worried about the turtle in the first place.
Crocodile, because I'm gonna set up a room in my house that's kind of amphibious, where he can live like on land or the water.
I said
I wanna
crocodile.
moat.
Because
So-
every animal I put on here, I thought about just adding the title emotional support to it.
Emotional support crocodile.
well, like,
I want a moat, so I'm choosing crocodile.
Ooh, good call, good
Ooh.
call.
So we're going croc.
But
Yeah.
now wait, turtles and crocodiles though, you'd have to leave them in a wheel. There'd have to be a whole
That's why you're picking one or the other.
process because they live for freaking ever. Especially if you're domesticating it. Ugh.
All right, here's a good one: a lion or cheetah.
Oh, cheetah.
Cheetah.
Hey, cheetah. What's up?
Wait, I can tell you why. Because I'm gonna saddle it.
It's not going to be able to run.
Yeah, they wouldn't go fast if you were on it.
Are you calling me fat?
Actually, I don't know. They do pull deer
Yes.
up into trees. Like they're pretty.
Yeah.
I mean, like, but it's not going to be
Oh,
running.
wait, Clay had a good point. How big is a sea turtle? If it's a baby sea turtle, we might be talking baby sea turtle.
So I would look at it like if you're getting a dog, you're only going to want it for a puppy and get rid of it when it gets older.
Baby sea
Have you
turtle
seen a
it
baby
is.
sea turtle?
They're
They
cute.
are
They're super
I adopted
cute.
one.
They speak in Australian accents.
totally. It's sweet.
So we all going cheetah.
Yeah,
I
lion. They're going lion on lion, but we're going cheetah. on
I
lion.
like the lion.
I mean,
to be honest,
if it is
but
domesticated,
I like the lion.
the
yeah.
lion's about 3 times bigger than the cheetah. So
Yeah.
you could,
That's
you
back
could-
to the poops.
You could ride
Yeah.
the lion.
Could you imagine just telling a
you
lion to
couldn't
come
ride
to
the
bed with
cheetah.
you and like cuddling with it at night?
You weigh as much as the cheetah does at its biggest.
Yeah,
So
yeah. That poop
I'll
factor though.
I'll just
that's
make
a-
him lift.
make him live.
the lion weighs like 450.
Are-
Okay,
are
I'm
we
changing
too-
mine to lion.
All right, I'm going. We're
Next
going lion.
animal.
Okay, we went lion. So we saved the lion. There you
All
go.
right, here's a left field one: shark versus narwhal.
Oh.
Narwhal,
Narwhal swimming in the
ocean.
Yes, they are real out there for
'Cause
Brad
they are
Salyers
so
that
awesome.
refuses to believe in narwhals.
All felines are evil. You're wrong, Brad. Wait, what is this one? Narwhal versus.
Shark. I will say great white just to be fun.
It's great white.
And it's domesticated, so you don't have to worry
Yeah, I
about it.
want a great white.
I
No,
want a
I
great white
want
shark.
some hammerheads.
Hey, Bruce.
Fine. How about any shark you can?
I'm
think
going
of?
sharks.
Bruce.
I'm going sharkies.
Fish
Just-
are
I
friends,
just
not
thought
food.
narwhal would be awesome. It's
Yeah,
just
it's
such
like-
a random thing.
That was
like
a good.
a-
That was a good call.
It's like owning a unicorn of the sea
Yeah.
because they have horns.
Someone
Anyway.
told me a couple weeks ago if you didn't know what animals really existed, and someone
Hey.
showed you the picture of a giraffe and a picture of a unicorn, and they said
You would
which
think
one,
that the unicorn.
you would think that the unicorn would be more real because it's just a
right.
horse with a horn, but a giraffe is like super weird.
I got this horse that has an 8-foot neck.
Yeah, right. Like that's way more fantasy than a horse with a horn.
We're going far, probably foul ball territory right now.
I thought we just did that.
That's-
Nope, that
that's-
was left field. Now we're going foul ball.
Platypus versus
No.
penguin.
I didn't put platypus on here. I should have.
Ooh.
That's
How could you?
that's on me.
Sorry.
T-Rex versus Sasquatch.
Sasquatch
Wait,
all day.
This is a good one.
Sasquatch all day.
T-Rex.
I don't know a T-Rex on a leash.
T-Rex.
T-Rexes aren't
T-Rex.
that cool.
Cut me off in traffic.
Imagine like a
So,
baby
so-
T-Rex.
Cut me off in traffic.
Okay, but I'm just saying.
What do
I
you
guess,
feed it?
I guess we're saying like movie
Cows?
T-Rexes here, right?
Yeah.
We're not talking
Yeah.
because realistically,
Yeah.
T-Rexes aren't that cool.
No, I want the movie T-Rex, not
Okay.
historically accurate. The one that
Okay.
sounds like the movie one.
Not the
The one
ones
that
with
looks like the
feathers.
movie one.
Yeah.
No feathers.
That like
None of that weak sauce.
could run 8 miles an hour.
I'm torn.
Yeah.
Wait, I changed mine. In honor of my father, I have to pick Sasquatch. Just so he
no,
could see
you can't
him.
do like a domestic Sasquatch would be weird. It's like almost human, but
There's
like
a movie
not.
about that.
Yeah,
A
he'd
kids
be-
movie.
He'd be a cooler hang.
Have you seen that
The
kids
man
movie?
who killed Hitler and Bigfoot?
Yeah, it's a good movie.
What?
That's a real movie.
Yeah, Sam Elliott.
Could you imagine
Yeah.
a baby Bigfoot though?
It's not good.
contact.
That's
that
very
is
not good.
That is the title of the movie, by the way. The
It's
man, who killed Hitler and
That's
Bigfoot.
one film.
Yes.
Yep.
Wow.
It's pretty dope. I'm gonna say.
Wait, so I'm
Disagree.
Sasquatch.
I'm going.
I'm going T-Rex just because
I'm going
I
Sasquatch.
feel weird with
Okay.
a Sasquatch.
Brad Salyers has a good point. Harry and the Hendersons.
I
don't
don't
know
know
what
what
that
that
means.
point
we're
is.
not that old.
What?
None of us know what that means. I'm in the young
You
group.
don't? Well, you don't know movies. It's where they run him over with a car, Bigfoot, and then they bring him home and he wakes up and they just like try to hide him from everybody, but he's like hanging out and having a good time.
So you're telling me E.T. ripped these people off first? You know?
No, they did it after E.T.
Oh.
Can you not do that?
Oh, that's a disgusting arm.
Nobody
on the
saw it because
You deserve to go to heck.
couch.
that was
No.
a heck punishment
I
right
was say
there.
heck is he
Where
had
your
to leave those
contacts,
in.
yeah, when you're in the 16th hour of
You can-
daily
All right.
contacts.
So are we 2-2? We need tiebreakers here. I said Sasquatch.
Jenna, what'd you say?
T-Rex.
What'd you say?
It's a T-Rex.
T-Rex or Sasquatch?
Yeah.
All right, so T-Rex it is.
Dang it. Sorry, Dad.
Oh, Zach.
All
All right,
sorry.
here
Zach,
we go. We got
What is that
penguin.
We have a question online.
Oh.
Zach, we're discussing animals and a bracket of which one you would choose to be domesticated. So go ahead.
All right, we got penguin, bald eagle.
Clay, the camera was supposed to be on me. The cameraman did me bad right there, okay? I looked up, it wasn't on me. I had to lose his contacts.
But no, that's a hard one. I would love to have a penguin.
Y'all awesome and like
But-
most
If I could send a
American
bald
thing it'd be.
eagle on stuff.
Yeah, I'm an
Just it
American.
flies behind you.
Wait, hold on. I can be in the office. I can have a bald eagle with me. And I can be like, hey, go down the hall and grab me a water or grab me something and bring it back. Yeah, and then it does it. Like, that's, I mean, penguin is
Carrier
maximum
eagle?
cute factor.
Emperor penguin would put it between his little
A
waddle
penguin
feet.
would be like replace dogs. I feel like
Oh yeah.
But not
ultimate
as-
chick magnet.
I gotta go.
How fast can a
That's a
penguin
good point.
waddle, though?
If you're single, maybe the penguin is the right way to go.
Have you seen them slide on their bellies? They don't have to walk fast. They slippy slide.
I can't read the comments anymore.
Bald eagle.
Your house have to be cold all the time.
I'm going
Oh,
bald
that's a
eagle.
good point. You'd have to have an environment in your home where it wouldn't die. Yeah, bald eagle. Bald eagle.
You kind of have to do that for the eagle.
Wait,
too,
who's
for
voting
sure.
eagle?
Yeah.
Everybody? Are we
Yeah,
good?
I'm
All right, eagle. Move it on.
We're going eagle.
I think you have to
Alright.
do eagle for your American status. That
All
was
right.
That was a toucan.
We got here's
Hey,
here's
hold-
another hard
hold-
one.
Can I add something real quick?
Yes.
Just real fun, quick fact here. So in like old westerns and stuff, whenever you see like eagles flying and stuff like that, those aren't eagle noises. Eagles sound really stupid. It's just like a dumb, ugly screech. Those are all hawk noises. So every time you ever hear or see a bald eagle in a movie, it's not an eagle noise. It's a hawk
So,
noise.
I've heard a zoologist explain bald eagles as vultures with good PR agents.
Yes, completely.
That's
Like they're
pretty
not
cool.
that cool. Like they just
They
kill
are kinda
stuff
cool.
and eat
They are
roadkill.
But
and
they
just eat
look
nasty-
awesome.
But they're awesome.
In
They're
America.
freedom.
Freedom birds, okay?
All
All
right.
right, sorry.
Here's another. Probably it's gonna be a tough one. Honey badger versus kangaroo.
Oh, man, that's the toughest one yet.
I think the honey badger's actually winning it. So.
Wait, how big? Someone look up how big is an adult kangaroo. Can I get in the pouch?
Can I get in the pouch?
But I heard they only carry up to like 45 pounds.
Can I get in the pouch? That's the only question I have. And then I'm a Joey.
Sorry, I got a weird noise happening.
Ba-bum bum.
Hang on.
What?
Get ready for this. Get ready for this.
I'm ready.
What's happening, bro?
We gotta hurry this up, boys.
What is that?
Eagle.
That I got the hair
That's
standing
gonna
up
get
on my-
copyrighted.
That's freedom right
That
there.
ain't gonna get copyrighted.
By what bald eagle is copyrighted?
That's actually like the best sounding eagle because they can make this like super
trying to find
terrible
a good one.
screech.
All right.
So wait, can I get in the pouch?
I don't think so.
No.
if you
Let's
want
see.
to,
No.
I don't know.
Have you not watched The Simpsons? It's gooey.
I still want a
You
kangaroo.
can only hold like 45 pounds. I'm pretty sure.
I still want a kangaroo.
I'm just afraid a honey badger is gonna get like mad at everything.
Our
He's
he's domesticated
domesticated.
though.
But it's like
Jinx.
just. I'm going honey badger though.
So our kangaroos are like deer in Australia, right? Like they're
Yeah.
just everywhere.
They are. They're a nuisance.
Remember the video of that guy squaring up on that kangaroo?
But
It's
had
a
his
fact.
dog.
It was
If-
trying to kill his dog, and he squared up on it and punched it right in the jaw.
If kangaroos invaded the people of Australia, they would be outnumbered 3-1.
Yeah, but they have this thing called guns. Actually, no, they don't.
They don't.
Oh, I forgot
Hey,
about that.
Do you not remember when
America.
emus literally won a war against the Australian army?
I
That
do
hap-
remember that.
That was a real thing that happened. I think in like the 60s.
But do you know how much emus weigh?
But you just
Enough.
said a
You missed
gun.
your cue.
Enough to
I know
break
all
the
about
ice.
that weight, Seth. Is what you say there. I'm sorry.
I
What
thought it
else,
was
Noah? What you
serious.
got?
I
was a
well, we
serious
didn't
ass.
pick one there. I said honey badger.
I'm going kangaroo.
I'm going.
Honey badger.
I feel bad going against a honey badger. I want a honey badger.
All right, honey badger moves on. Let's roll.
All right, tiger versus rhino.
I love rhinos, but tiger.
I mean, yeah, it's tigers.
Just a poop scale.
I can't read the comments now
It's
because
just
my
a poop
contact's off.
All
I
right,
just got to think about like something like that when you're talking about domesticating them. Like,
Wait,
what real
is the-
benefit do you get out of the rhino?
Is the inside of a kangaroo pouch actually gross?
Clay
Yeah.
said
why are you so
yeah.
stuck
I looked
up
it
on
up. You,
this?
yeah, you ain't getting in there, homie.
You don't want to.
Thanks, Clay. You
It's-
got my back.
All right, ape. All right, ready? Let's go quick. Ape versus croc.
Ape.
Ape, versus
Croc.
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 I'm going ape.
I'm going croc.
Ape.
I just don't like either of those.
You gotta pick one.
That's 2 apes already then.
I like croc.
All right,
Ah, okay.
All right,
Ape
ape
wins.
moves
all right. Lion versus sharks.
Lion.
Lion. More functional. I can't breathe underwater.
I have T-Rex versus bald eagle.
Oh,
Bald
what a
eagle.
matchup! What a matchup!
I'm going eagle.
Oh my gosh!
Got 1-1.
Oh,
I think T-Rexes are dumb. I'm going eagle.
I'm going T-Rex.
I'm going T-Rex.
Freedom Eagles doing it for
What,
Dale.
what is it here?
He said
Eagle.
T-Rex.
It's
He said
2-2.
eagle.
It's between you two. You're breakers.
I said
Brandon Moore
T-Rex
said-
and he said T-Rex.
Tiger.
Oh,
for the
so it's
road.
T-Rex.
No, we're 3-3.
That's what I'm telling you.
Oh,
Okay.
all right. First person
First
to
one
comment
to
up there.
comment: T-Rex or bald eagle.
Do we have anybody watching
If,
even?
if Zach's
Yes.
watching, he's going to say bald eagle.
You know what? Ty
Eagle,
goes to America.
Eagle,
No, Ty
eagle.
goes to America.
I kind of want
Eagle.
to whatever Brandon says if he's watching because you made him mad when we didn't say penguin.
Ty goes to America.
He said he left.
Or should we eliminate?
T-Rex.
Oh, Brad.
Yes!
He spelled it Trex though.
That's okay.
That still counts.
Do we respect
all
that?
right.
There's typos. It happens.
I have
Clay.
Clay, I was trying to go
honey
America
badger
for the
versus
win.
tiger.
Honey badger.
Tiger.
We already did a lion. Why do you want a tiger?
He's right, honey
too?
badger. I can be
The
convinced.
tiger.
All
I
right.
would have picked a tiger over a
This
lion.
is for the
though, so-
semis right here.
Okay.
8 versus lion.
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 All right.
Wait, what'd you say?
Lion.
I said 8, but that's fine.
Wait,
Lion-
no, it's
lion wins.
2-2.
Lion.
What'd you say?
I've
Noah,
said
you're the
I'm gonna go
tiebreaker.
ape.
So it's ape then. Ape won.
Ape one.
Yeah.
Man,
I just think Donkey Kong in public would be awesome.
We'll talk about this later.
apes aren't that cool.
T-Rex versus honey badger.
Honey badger.
I'm going T-Rex.
T-Rex wins. He's
I'm
been
going
winning
T-
out on everything.
I'm going T-Rex, guys.
I think T-Rex
I gotta
wins.
go T-Rex.
I've just been trying to kill the T-Rex the whole time, so I'm going to get some.
Well, technically T-Rex shouldn't be on the list. These should be animals that exist, but that's okay.
They
Well-
technically existed.
Yeah, but they technically don't anymore.
But they.
Says you.
Not technically, they don't.
Yeah.
Well, you've not looked
See,
into
Brandon likes the T-Rex too.
All
so it
right,
doesn't
come on.
matter.
What's the next one?
All right, for the finals, ape versus T-Rex.
the T-Rex.
I'm
Hey,
going
What's
T-Rex.
next?
I think I'm gonna go ape.
It's fine. T-Rex wins. Go to the next one.
There isn't a next one. Are you done with this
I have
segment,
I have
Josh?
a for a fun one if you want to do that. It's buffalo versus giraffe.
Why do you put that in the real one?
Because
Also,
I would have to make like a whole extra bracket on each
the
side.
answer is giraffe, by the way.
I'm going buffalo.
I'm going
Yeah,
giraffe.
I can't reach anything on top of the fridge.
Yeah. Hey, giraffe, get that for me. Yeah,
Like,
think about it.
why
Think
didn't
about
you have like a T-Rex and like the narwhal and like the special
Because
one?
I already had
instead?
Sasquatch. Narwhals are real.
It's
So
a
wait,
Sasquatch.
so in our bracket for animal we wish we could most domesticate, we picked an extinct animal.
You guys.
Yeah.
A
I'll be honest.
dinosaur.
I'll be honest. I never voted for the T-Rex.
All right, I feel good about that.
I blame global
I
warming.
gave
Well,
up. I gave
uh,
up 3/4 of the way in.
We should bless somebody.
Good call.
Oh my goodness.
Jurassic
Pod
Park's
bless
based
your
off a true
heart.
story.
There it is.
I mean, he's not wrong. But... All right, let me. Sorry, I forgot the stories on my phone. Hope
Can
I
you read it or should I
Yeah, I
look
can.
it up?
I just can't read far away now.
Okay.
All right.
You want me to hold your phone over here?
A tomato spill makes a major California highway a marinara mess.
Oh, I don't get it.
Isn't there a drum button on there?
Yeah, right.
But it's not pull time.
A truck hauling a load of tomatoes or tomatoes, if you're like that, crashed Monday after a collision near
I only say that if I'm typing it out.
Vacaville,
Tomato.
California. And its load spilled across several lanes of Highway 80 in Northern California. Crews had cleaned the eastbound lanes, but the westbound lane remained closed for 6 hours.
That's a long time.
6 hours. There's a picture here. Imagine a highway, if you will, just
That's
covered
hard. That's hard
side to
imagine.
side with smushed tomatoes. Some California drivers got a saucy surprise in their morning. Some people have to write these. There's someone's job. Like, whatever.
That's who we
It's
blessed
not.
last week.
I
Yeah.
don't say this
The
very
writer of the
often.
article.
I don't like to say stuff like this very often, but I hope that person's job isn't this anymore.
A saucy surprise in their Monday morning commute after a truck hit the center divider on Interstate 80 between San Francisco and Sacramento, California, slathering several lanes quickly in crushed tomatoes. Sacramento's KTVU TV News reported that the accident, which happened around 5 a.m. local time near Vacaville, I don't know, caused heavy traffic with no injuries. Took several hours to be cleaned. The mess teed up some feud humor, at least for those not caught in the tomato traffic jam. Get the chips. Oh, wait. You're already there. Because Chips is like California Police Department, right? Wasn't that a show?
Yeah.
You see
chips.
what they
rode
did there?
Motorcycles. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
really lame.
What was that
remake
guy's
of a
name?
movie.
What was that guy's name in that?
about the guy in it.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be horrible if you were like taking a family trip and there was like a car in front of you that was your family and they got ahead of you and the wreck was between you.
And now you can't catch up.
You can't catch up. Yeah. Thanks for jumping in on that.
Wow, Seth really took the teeth out of that.
Well, I did it because I was working on one in my head.
So that's
you can't catch up.
That's what I wanted to think. He
gotta jump
thought
on
what
that.
I wanted to think. The sauce is boss. So I'm thinking, I thought of a question off this story would be, what's the most ridiculous thing you've been caught in a traffic jam over that you know of?
Oh, death.
That's not ridiculous. I was looking for something a little lighter than that.
When it's really late and you got to get home, it's pretty ridiculous. They're probably going to die anyway eventually, you know?
How dare they die?
Yeah, right.
No, Brett, this is not the story we discussed earlier today.
No, it's not. I did bring it up a lot before.
Yeah, we got into
No,
the argument
no.
about that.
We're talking tomatoes here.
So, what were you saying?
The weirdest thing you've
Oh,
been
the
stopped in
weirdest thing.
traffic for.
Not allowed to say it.
Black ice. That was a weird one.
Ooh.
I was in a work truck back home from Turkey Creek or whatever, Tomahawk. And anyway, we were stuck on a hill to where you couldn't drive up. And even if you got out of your vehicle, you would fall down because of the grate of the road.
Yeah.
Everybody, I was like crawling on my hands and knees trying to get people up to the side of the road so they wouldn't fall down. And people were videoing it. It was before viral stuff was really big. But there was a video of me trying to help a guy climb up the asphalt to get to the ditch line, and he just kept sliding back down, and I was just laughing uncontrollably. And some random person was just videoing us and posted it online.
I'm sorry for your predicament, but
So,
it's so funny.
Mine was actually a couple months ago. Leaving for work in the morning in the work truck.
Hit a T-Rex.
Right above the cut in the hill.
The guy said, "Oh, he's a good T-Rex. He
truck-
doesn't mean any harm."
Truck flipped on that turn and spilled a whole bunch of like bathroom products. Like it was a bunch of soap and like body wash and like toilet paper.
Slippery when soaped.
That's so funny. Last time I heard that, I fell off my dinosaur.
Your T-Rex.
Your T-Rex.
Oh, that's what you should have used. Anyway.
This all just reminds me of Ark.
I got caught in a bison traffic jam once when I was out west.
That's a good
And
one.
it's
That's what I'm
it's-
looking for here.
It's something you're like it's weird for here, but like it's the coolest traffic jam to get caught in. You're just watching like 100 bison walk across the road and switch fields.
If you're going to ask something about a dad bison saying bye to his son,
No, I was not.
okay, just making sure you weren't going there.
How do you move bison that are in the way?
You don't.
You just wait for them to move?
You literally are sitting there looking. You're driving on a road. There's farmland on both sides. There's fields, and you see bison like 200 on your right, and they're just slowly one at a time, single file line across the road.
It's just like big geese.
going across, dude.
All right, guys, this is the big crossing.
I mean,
Let's
they
go
seriously
here.
go one by one. Like they go in a single file
Find
line.
your crossing partner. We
And-
practice this.
buddy system.
There's just the fence that they chose. There was it was like hanging down. It was like the smallest wooden picket fence ever that like a bison could snort on and just blow this thing all to pieces. One of the top rails was hanging down, so they were jumping over it. So it was awesome. It was actually really cool.
If you would have brought Noah along, you could have cut that time in half.
Mm-hmm.
You would have pushed them through 2 by 2.
2 by.
Oh, I should have added bulls to that list.
That
You
would
I
have
think
been
a
a good
bull
one.
would have been
Should've.
cool to domesticate.
Hindsight is
A
20/20.
moose.
Yeah.
Oh, bull versus moose.
Yes. Bull moose. Hot. Teddy Roosevelt.
Mm.
So I got in a traffic jam once over a mama duck and like 12 little ducklings that people didn't want to like get close to.
Aw.
It was stupid. I was like, people just drive. They'll move. Just drive. And we like almost got rear-ended. It was dumb.
Me and
Ducks.
Pastor Scott got chased by a goose in the parking lot at Cheddar's.
I heard about that. And I was so mad I missed it. Because like that's a hilarious.
Well, he laughed at me and then he went, "This is how you do it," and then he got chased off.
So you know what to do if a goose attacks you, right?
Punch its throat.
Grab its neck.
No, you just scoop it up. You just and grab it by the neck and hold it up. It can't get you.
Or just whip out your carry concealed.
Can't. No. I'm pretty sure that would not be justified.
I'm winning against a goose every time.
You just grab its neck, and then when you got it by the neck,
Now,
you just do.
now we're back into fighting animals. So tomatoes on the
Yeah, we
road,
better
right?
change it
Goose is
quick.
way
So
down the
who,
list.
who are we going to
I can
bless?
handle a goose with no hands. Just give me my feet.
So anyway,
I'm telling you, that marsupial can beat you up.
Yeah. A honey badger? I take a honey
So
badger.
would we bless the driver of the truck or the people stuck in the 6-hour
No.
traffic?
We bless the restaurants that couldn't put tomatoes on their food.
I bless
because
the
they lost
farmers that just wasted all that.
them. No, because they got paid.
Yeah, they still.
You got to
There
bless
were
the
some
restaurants.
chefs that were struggling.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
true.
Chefs, tomatoless chefs.
Oh, crank that
Pod
feed
bless your hearts.
Boom. Salute.
to the tomatoes.
It didn't say in the article, but how much money do you think in tomatoes that was?
Ooh,
A truckload of tomatoes.
Truckload.
it's a truckload of money. Yeah, truckload of.
Couldn't fight my way out of a wet paper bag. Clay, I am squirrely, okay? Ask anybody.
Joey can actually wrestle.
You're
Tell him. We all tell him.
You're pretty human, if I had to say so.
right.
You're a pretty human.
Joey doesn't tap.
I don't. I tap other people.
I've seen him twice tap, but he was caught off guard.
Yeah, that doesn't count. If you get murdered from behind, that doesn't count. So, Clay, come on up. We'll do a little pay-per-view. little pay-per-view action?
Where
Thanks.
you pay us
Yeah.
to watch you.
Thanks everybody for tuning in live. If you're catching this afterwards, make sure to go out there and share it with somebody. Leave a rate and review on whatever platform you're listening on
Do
Spotify, Apple, all that good stuff, iHeartRadio. Leave us a rate and review if you could. It'll help us get out to more people so we can bless some more ear holes than just yours.
Boom. What? No, we didn't do our thing.
No.
Whoa, whoa,
Gotta do our
whoa.
classic
We're having a
ending.
training
Turn the
session this
lights
week.
back on.
Gosh.
We need to have a training session here. I'm Joey.
I'm
Embarrassing.
Josh.
I'm Seth.
I'm Brett.
I'm Jenna.
I'm Dustin.
And
And
this
this
is
is
Pod
Pod
Bless. Now you
There
hit the
you
button.
go.
There we go.
I didn't know your middle name
Play
was
my
Nicole.
music.
Yeah. Play.
I just watched your computer.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
I watched your
Have a wonderful evening.
Hang on to that
Something like
ketchup.